I'm Colin Gardner. I'm a prosthetic orthotic technician. I make false limbs, so that's legs, arms. Then you've got the orthotics, which is the bracing and correction of limbs, from simple things like flat feet to spinal jackets. I don't shut off. I'm always thinking of work. In actual fact, I was away at boarding school, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and I didn't want to leave school. And it was a funny story then, because I went to the headmaster. He said, "It's a waste of my time, your time, and especially your father's money." The answer's no. I had no ideas what I wanted to do when I left school. A lot of the lads went into the army. I did 6 weeks in Germany with the cadets. I enjoyed my 6 weeks in Germany, but I thought, no, I don't fancy this as a life. So I left school, and then I followed my father into, because he was an electrician, and I thought I'd do that. And I worked at Southend Greyhound track. That was great. I was there for about 6 or 7 months, and then I just fell into retail. The first big recession hit many years ago, and I was looking around for a job. I had a friend who was doing prosthetics. He says, "Come and work for us." I says, I know nothing about prosthetics. He says, "No, does anybody else?" You said, "You just come in," and that was it. I specialised as an upper limb technician, and I did that for 10 years in Roehampton, and I was training to be a manager, but then I developed cancer, and that threw that all out. It wasn't going to beat me. I did not have a day. I had 3 days off work for shingles. I worked through the whole lot because it was just my way of getting over it. And I just said, "God, you ain't going to beat me. You ain't going to beat me." But no, as I say, it happens. You just get on with it. That's it, Just have this thing, if there's nothing you can do about it, don't worry about it. When I finished with the cancer, I had to do a quick career change to lower limbs, so I trained in lower limbs. And then a job come up here at Cambridge for an upper limb technician, so I've come here, and I also now do a lot of orthotics. But my specialist is I'm an upper limb technician. There's a big career structure within the NHS. Within the prosthetics itself, it's a small part of it, but again, there's a big career structure before we actually get to assemble the bits. The 5 years I trained were very, very hard, but there was a fella called Ernie Lay, and he always said to me, and I think I always remember this, "If you work hard now, boy, you'll never work hard again." And I've never found any job difficult since, and I always bear that in mind. I can honestly say, I look back now and, 25 years hobby. 5 years hard work, 25 years hobby. Believe it or not, there's a new electronic hand come out, which is all moving, all singing and all dancing. To work with that, that would be the ultimate, because when I started, electronics were just coming into the industry. But to given a chance to work on that, they absolutely see me from the beginning to the end. As a prosthetic technician, generally you don't see patients. As myself as an upper limb technician, I see patients and I specialise. They come and see me direct, so I run my own clinic. As to dealing with patients, I'm pretty upfront. I think if you're straight with them and say, "Look, you've lost a limb, but talk to me, we can come up with things." We'll sit down and we'll write a little bit of paper, and then we'll try it and everything else. So again, that's part of the job that I enjoy, is that one-to-one with patient. To me, it's great. They got on with their lives, and that's it. And as long as I can help them do that, it makes me happy. Trouble to see, I could be too good, and eventually they don't break down, and I ain't got a job. But I don't think that happened.